Hello, so my name is Martina. I am a realtor and I wanted to do a review for the Lead Kings Russ Ward's complete lead course. So I bought this program about two and a half months ago, roughly, and it has been absolutely game changing for me. Absolutely game changing. I've been in the industry since 2007 and I've always used your traditional methods of lead generation. So that's going to be calling expires for sell by owners, door knocking, open houses, um, sending out flyers, farming, calling just listed just souls, like doing all of those things. And those things, while they do work, they're very time consuming. They're very time consuming. And it's ultimately a numbers game. What I love the most about Russ's program is that it takes all of that out because these are incoming leads. So these are people that are clicking on your ad. They're actually interested in what you have to offer, what you have to say, and they give you their information. So they're giving you all of their contact information. They're okay with you contacting them. And uh, with the holidays creeping up, so right now it's November, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. This time of year, you're really not getting a whole lot of you're not getting a whole lot of sellers that are interested, or buyers at that point, because a lot of people are getting ready for the holidays. You have Thanksgiving first it's Halloween, and then after Halloween, then you have Thanksgiving, and after Thanksgiving, then there's Black Friday, which is an entire another holiday by itself, and then after that, Christmas creeps up. And so, a lot of people aren't really thinking about selling, and so as much as you're calling, you're getting a lot of no's, 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 no's. What I love the most about this program, I'll start first with the buyer's course. So it's really easy to follow. He puts everything in modules. So step one, you do this. Step two, you do that. And then he screen shares it. So he walks you through it. He shows you exactly how to do it. Okay. You have to follow it directly. You can't try to, say, okay, I think this is a better way. You have to follow it directly for it to work. So after you do it, one thing I noticed is that I was getting probably on average 9 or 10 leads a day, I'd say. Now, this is with a $10 ad spend, and I say 9 to 10 because it ranges. So on the weekends, I was not getting as many leads for some reason. So when Friday and Saturday came, I didn't get as many leads, but during the week, I got more, and so there's a little bit of a range. But to get 9 to 10, on average 9 to 10 leads, that's a little bit over $1 per lead. And these are people, now this is for the buyer course, and these are people that are giving you their name, their intent, they're giving you their phone number. I mean, you couldn't really ask for more than that. And the great thing about all of this is that it comes directly to your cell phone. So you get this information, it comes to your phone. You don't have to worry, run back to Facebook. I need to check and see if if this is right, or if I got another lead. No, you don't have to do any of that. It comes directly to your cell phone, which is absolutely amazing. Um, the second thing is the seller course. So the seller course, the leads, they are more expensive. So at least they were for me. On average, I would probably say maybe right around $3. It's right around between 3 and 3.50 per lead for the sellers. Now I do live in a smaller town, and I don't know, but this is just what it costs for me. And as they came in, one thing I did notice was that you get their information, you have their name, you have their address, and you have their intent. So if they're looking to sell, how soon they're looking to sell, or if they're not looking, and you have all of this information that's coming directly to your phone. You get it in a text message. You call them. You can call them right away. Follow up with them instantly. And boom, you have like a new lead, or you have a new agency agreement that you can pursue, and if you can get them to come in and sign it. I feel like I'm blabbering right now, but this is really, really a good program. It's a great program, and honestly, if you're looking for a way to leverage your time, I would highly, highly, highly recommend this. Like I said, the holidays coming around, and I have a daughter, and I wanted to spend more time with her as opposed to being on the phones and doing the things. And those things, like I said, they do work, but this is just great because I don't know what other industry that you could literally spend. And the ad spend. So, okay, the ad spend, you spend virtually, $10 a day. You spend $10 a day, and with the buyer course, you get more, leads clearly with the buyer. The seller course, it's the same thing, $10 a day. There's no other industry where you can literally spend $10 a day for a month. That's $300, right? $300. So if you follow up and you do exactly what he tells you to do, you should be able to get at least one deal. At least one deal. If you follow everything he's telling you to do, you should be able to get at least one deal, within a month for it. That will pay for, I mean, that'll pay for itself. It's an amazing program. Since I started this program, I've literally gotten six signed agency agreements. Six signed agency agreements within a 2.5 month, span. And this is not me like going out pursuing people. These are people that are interested in what I have to offer. They're coming to me, and all I'm doing is calling them back, So it's a great program. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Russ is a great guy. I can tell you that whenever I first I tried to install the program, I had issues with it. And so I kept messaging him. I'm like, this guy's gonna hate me because I kept like bugging him. Every 5 minutes I send him another, I'm like, I can't figure this out. So he hopped on a Zoom call with me. He literally walked me through it step by step. He's like, well, you know what, why don't we do this? Because I was getting frustrated. He said, why don't we do this? I'm gonna take a look at this, and then we'll get back together later and we'll see if it's working. So he literally fixed it. The next day I went back on there and everything was working fine. Everything was working fine. So he's not going to just like sell you something and disappear on you, or just, you're not going to just get something and you're never going to hear from him again. Customer service is incredibly important. I'm actually looking forward to the new stuff that he's coming out with. Oh, speaking of new stuff. So with the buyer program and the seller program, if he figures out a more effective and efficient way to upload something, or to do something or to fix something, he's like, oh, well, this ad works better than that ad. He continuously uploads it over time. So you don't just get one course, you keep getting the better version of it, the newer modified version of it. You don't just get one thing. It's kind of like, how you buy like a Windows computer or a Mac. I don't have a Mac, I have a Windows, but you buy a computer and then like you get software updates. He literally updates all of the program, the ads, everything. It's all updated over time. And so if there's like something that comes out and it's working better, he updates it. And so you have like the newest, best everything. I mean, this program, this course is everything. I highly, highly recommend it. You can put it on autopilot where you don't really have to do much, but you do have to follow up. But apart from that, I really recommend it. I highly recommend it. And I can't say enough good stuff about Russ. So go buy it.